covering the Villages for you. Here's Jill Winters and the VNN Lifestyle News Team.
Resident athletes complete a successful week of action. Plus, the community supports an annual golf tournament. Residents throughout the Villages shine bright during this year's Villages Senior Games. Last week, more than 2,000 villagers participated across 24 different sports over the span of 8 days of competition. The Villages Recreation and Parks Lifestyle Events Coordinator Lisa Parkins says they had almost 750 completely new registrants this year, while also attracting people from all over the state and other states to compete as well. Her team felt like this year's games was very successful because it had the same feeling as previous games pre-COVID. When Lisa visited competition sites, she really felt that community spirit. At the H.G. Morse Range on Saturday and Sunday, residents competed in track and field events. On the bowling lanes at Fiesta Bowl, the oldest Villages Senior Games competitor, 99-year-old Donald Walters, earned a gold medal in men's singles, while 89-year-old Claire Prezik won a gold medal in the women's 90 to 94 division. In horseshoes, Marie Francis won a gold medal in her 85 to 89 division. She scored consecutive ringers. She had such a good time in the competition and was really proud of herself for getting the medal. In the swimming pool, Village of Duval resident Martin Shank won gold and set a record in the men's 80 to 84 25-yard backstroke with a time of 22.28 seconds. He also got gold in the 500-yard freestyle. Village's aquatic swim team member, Jeannie Haggett, broke several records in the women's 80 to 84 division. She won in the 25, 50, and 100-yard freestyles, along with 200-yard breaststroke. The Village of Glenbrook resident was excited because this was the introduction for her going to the National Senior Games in July in Pittsburgh. Lisa Parkins says the Village's Senior Games are a competition and residents are aging gracefully and still doing activities that maybe they did when they were younger or always wanted to try. She says her team is looking ahead to next year's games already because villagers have to stay active with a healthy mindset. Take a look at the sports section in Monday's Daily Sun for more track and field results from the Villages Senior Games. Just over 200 area residents were up early Saturday morning to participate in the Villages' 23rd annual Charter School Golf Tournament held at Palmer Legends Country Club.
Most of the participants here have some relationship with the charter school. Either they're business partners or they're employees of the Villages, but they have kids who attend the charter school and are very supportive of the charter school. The format's just a fun format. It's a scramble with what we call a schoolyard mulligan kit. So golfer can pick up the ball and throw it, they can kick it, and so it's just a lot of fun for everybody.
It's a good excuse to come together, support the school, enjoy a beautiful day on a beautiful golf course. We have a lot of people who come to every one of these tournaments. They enjoy working it. It's really nice to see the people come out to support the charter school, and it makes it really exciting to come every year.
Bill says this annual event has raised just shy of $600,000 over the years. He estimates this year's tournament would add to that total with at least $55,000. The tournament had 21 sponsors and 51 total teams. If you love to golf and give back to great causes, here's an event for you. The Sons of American Legion Squadron 347 is having its annual golf tournament to benefit the American Legion Child Welfare Organization, starting at 8:15 a.m. May 13th at Harbor Hills Country Club. Registration is $85 and you can sign up now at florida-legion.org. For more details on this and another golf tournament happening next month, take a look at Monday's Daily Sun. After this short break, we're going to take you out to 2 informational events, so stay with us.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
broadcasting and streaming live from Lake Sumter Landing in a small building with big windows near the water. AM 640, 102.7 and 104.5 FM. Your soundtrack to the Villages. WVLG Wildwood.
The Federal Bureau of Investigations has noticed a huge increase in the number of fraud victims over the age of 60 over the past couple of years. In an effort to help prevent crime in the future and educating Americans about these scams, they held a fraud event at Savannah Center last week.
Elder fraud is something that we are very concerned about. There was an 84% rise in the number of reports made to the FBI from 2021 to 2022. That is an alarming increase in these reports. And remember, that's only what's reported to us. There are so many other things that are happening in the community that aren't being told to law enforcement. So what is key here is prevention, conversations, and trying to keep those crimes from ever happening in the first place. The Villages, being one of the largest retirement communities in the world, makes it a prime location for scammers to come in big groups and target people that live here. And so it just made sense for us to put this together here in this area. So this is a conversation that we've been having with the Lake, Sumter, and Marion County Sheriff's Offices for a number of years now, how they're seeing an increase. And so we've always wanted to put together something like this. The FBI is learning something every single day with reports that are coming into us. So we just need to be aware of the trends that are happening here, but also that we have to communicate with each other and have conversations about what's happening. We know that these crimes are not reported often because people are ashamed or they just don't want to admit that. But if you're having conversations with your friends, talking about these types of things, it opens the door for people to share information with each other and hopefully get that information reported to law enforcement so that we can get them some help if they are victimized. We're going to be talking about traditional scams, the romance scams, grandparent scams, tech fraud, which we always see target the over age 60. But we're going to talk about some of the new things that we're seeing, virtual kidnapping, email account compromise, some of the newer schemes that these criminals are coming up with every week.
Amanda says this was the first event of its kind, and based on the feedback they received, they may look to host another fraud event in the future.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
From the WVLG Weather Center, this is Christopher James with your VNN 5-day forecast. Highs in the mid-80s this week, overnight lows in the mid-60s. Tuesday, 82, Wednesday and Thursday, 84 degrees. Chance of rain in the afternoon all week long, anywhere from 30 to 50%.
Another first-time informative event held last week was called Welcome to Wildwood.
We've put this together recognizing that we have a lot of new residents in the area, and we wanted to introduce them to the city government and services and teach them about what's available here. Basically, we have our department heads who are talking a little bit, kind of a crash course in city government, what their departments do, the services, whom they serve, and how to get in touch with them for more information. And in between those two sessions, we have an expo outside with local businesses and organizations who will have booths and tables set up with information. Well, it actually goes back to the city's strategic plan. So the new strategic plan, which was adopted October 1st by the City Commission with our new fiscal year, added me and my position, and it has as its first strategic goal public engagement. So the idea behind all of this is to better engage our citizens. It's not just getting information out to them, but getting information back from them so that we can govern better and provide them better services.
Linda says the goal is to host Welcome to Wildwood again in the fall. She encourages residents to visit or call City Hall if you have any questions. Up next, a high school athlete marks a big moment in her life. We'll be right back.
Mellow Road CBD puts innovation first, giving you the newest line of CBD products in the market. From CBD-infused coffee to gummies, lotions, and oils, MellowRoadCBD.com solutions are designed to help muscle and joint pain, sleeplessness, and even aging and dry skin. Visit MellowRoadCBD.com today to learn more about the various ways they can help you live a balance of physical and mental wellness. MellowRoadCBD.com. Order now and receive 20% off with coupon code VILLAGES exclusively for residents of the Villages.
A Villages High School student athlete just announced what is next for her. On Friday, Kaylee Sosnowski, a three-sport standout at VHS, signed her national letter of intent. She will attend and play volleyball and track and field starting in the fall at Tusculum University in Tennessee. Kaylee says it's crazy to think this moment is here, and she has got so many people to thank who have helped her reach this point in her life. Friday was also a big day for the Wildwood Middle High School boys track and field team. The Wildcats needed a final push from Damian Spurrier to give them enough points to hold off defending district champions Mount Dora Christian Academy at the Class 1A District 7 meet. Terrion Bryant finished second in shot put and discus, as nearly a third of Wildwood's points came from those two events, along with javelin. Sophomore Judson Nichols set a school record in javelin in the boys' 4x800 relay as Damian Spurrier chased down a runner in front of him to hand off the baton to Emery Strickland with the lead. Wildwood took the win. The Wildwood girls finished third at the meet. Kendall Brown won the triple jump and long jump. Emma Strickland won javelin, and Shakiria Edwards earned gold in the 100-meter hurdles. The Wildcats will now compete in the Region 3 meet May 6th against Mount Dora Christian Academy. We'll be back with more news from Florida's friendliest hometown.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
You want to enjoy your home, we know. To live well is to eat well. Doc's Restorations knows you want a beautiful kitchen to enjoy your favorite meals with your family. Licensed, bonded, and insured, we can make it happen. Bathroom? We work with trusted brands and American-made materials for a squeaky clean result. Family owned and operated for over 14 years, experienced craftsmen and design consultants. We stand on it. We'll make you look like a million. It's up to you what you tell your neighbors. And much more. So relax. Doc's Restorations will take care of it all for you. One company, one source, one solution.
This is VNN.
When Jean Welsh moved to the Villages from a dairy farm in western New York, she realized she missed being around animals. This Village of Polo Ridge resident began volunteering her time with various animal rescues, including Your Humane Society SPCA in Lake Panasoffkee. She started volunteering because she wanted to encourage people to adopt pets who have been abandoned and to help save their lives. She is a volunteer lead at the shelter. She supervises other volunteers and spends a lot of her time with cats in the kitty shack. Jean says working with animals keeps her calm and helps to get rid of stress. In recognition of Jean's dedicated work at the shelter, she was recently named their Volunteer of the Month. Jean encourages those who are seeking a volunteer opportunity to come to the shelter to learn about the different roles available. She couldn't be prouder to work there. On Friday afternoon, the weather was beautiful for this year's The Villages Blueberry Festival held at Brentwood Paddock Square. Here's a look inside that community event. It's time now for a brief commercial break. We'll be right back.
You're here to have fun. lots of fun. We're Lake Nutrition Center, your health food store. We offer vitamins, supplements, immune boosters, gluten-free and plant-based options that will support your health. We're here to help you feel better, sleep better, manage your stress of those pickleball tournaments, navigate the traffic circles, and help you with your golf game. We look forward to meeting you and helping you stay healthy and have more fun.
What's your position, Lunar One? Over.
Repeat that, Mission Control. I don't understand. Over.
What's your position? Over.
I need my hearing aids reprogrammed. Joe here.
We've remotely changed your hearing aid prescription. How do I sound?
Copy that. Loud and clear.
Program your hearing aid from anywhere in the universe with Global Live.
Only at Elite Hearing Centers of America.
Last week was busy for the Village's Recreation and Parks Department. Joining us now is John Rohan to share what's going to be happening this week.
So how you doing?
I'm doing good. Senior Games is officially wrapped up. And,
okay.
Week long of just highlighting the lifestyle of our Recreation and Parks Department and the competitive, fun, social, energized spirit of our athletes and residents and people who participated in over 20 different sporting events.
It's amazing, man.
Yeah, and the weather was absolutely perfect.
Yes, it was.
We had a great turnout. I want to shout out to definitely Lisa Parkin and the rec crew, and then also all the volunteers. Countless hours. We even had some of the charter school kids out there helping us out as well. And it doesn't come together without a lot of teamwork and collaboration and organization. It was a lot of work by a lot of people, and I think everyone wearing those orange shirts had a really good time out there. So if you have thoughts or suggestions and you're an athlete, please get with our staff, shoot them an email, let them know. We're always trying to post-evaluate the programs that we do here. And so now the next big one will be coming out in probably mid to late May will be the Camp Villages summer brochure. And that's where we kick off our intergenerational Camp Villages. And I think you've been here long enough that the Camp Villages program is where our residents can register with their visiting grandchildren. We have everything from the buckaroos to really young grandchildren all the way up to just for teens. So a very popular program, over 2 decades going on strong. So we'll have that brochure out. We're probably going to do an expo for people to come find out about Camp Villages. Just like we do the Tea Expo, so we'll do an expo for Camp Villages. And then this Saturday, we have our Jazz Festival at Savannah Center. And if you love music, this program runs from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. There'll just be an ongoing display of a variety of jazz music by our resident clubs and organizations out there. Ticket pricing, you go to districtgov.org. You can pick that up. Figure out what you want to do and how much you want to pay to go see it. And then we have World Tai Chi Day down here at Lake Sumter Landing starting at 9 a.m. So want to come get ready and do some Tai Chi?
Tai Chi is very, very interesting to watch.
It is.
It is super fascinating.
Yeah.
I actually saw a Tai Chi exhibition one time, and I'm like, it's just done, a lot of times it's just done in complete silence.
Yeah.
And it's really, really, it's very peaceful to even just watch.
Yeah, just bringing all that energy in and getting rid of that negative energy and letting that positive energy get inside you. So great programs. It's one of over 3,000 different lifestyle opportunities, and come learn about Tai Chi. If you never even heard it or seen it, come on down to Saturday. And then don't forget, we have the Lake Sumter Line boat cruises starting at 4 o'clock to sunset. It's $2 a person.
Can't beat that.
It's a great crew, great story out there, and great way to see the villages from the water view. And so lots still going on and continue to go on. We're getting ready to open Franklin Recreation. That'll be coming up in the not too distant future, and we'll be making announcements about that facility and all the great things that'll be going on out there.
What's the projected opening for Southern Oaks Bridge? Do we know?
Just watch the VNN and the Village's Daily Sun newspaper will have that update coming out there, and I'm sure right here in WVLG they'll be talking about it. So
I'm super excited. I don't know why. I'm just so excited for that.
I mean, just think of all the connectivity. You can literally, you really can either ride your bike, walk,
or take your car
or golf cart.
It's amazing.
All around the community. So
Truly
we've always talked about
amazing.
doing our own version of the Appalachian Trail where you can start up at 42 and then kind of work your way in. Maybe you get a little thing on your walking stick like you did when you went to the national parks. You know, when you hit a milestone place. So don't think that might not happen. You never know.
It's actually a great idea.
Isn't it cool?
It is
I think
a
people would
terrific
do it,
idea.
yeah. And they could just track their way, maybe get an app for them, mark it up. So we got a lot of great things. That's what's great about Recreation in Parks, Jack. There's always new ideas out there floating around, and then we bring them to fruition, and people get out there and use them and enjoy them, and that's what we're here for.
John, I always enjoy this. I look forward to this segment every Monday morning.
I do too.
Thank you.
Great to get out there. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you
Good
very
seeing you,
much. There he goes, the one and only John Rohan.
The Villages is the place to be when it comes to great musical entertainment. These are the bands ready to perform for you on Tuesday. That's all the news we have for you now. Make sure to pick up a copy of Tuesday's Daily Sun to read about sun protection. So put on your sunscreen and keep enjoying the Village's lifestyle.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.
If you get a hearing test, you should also have what's called speech and noise testing. Most of our patients will tell you they have trouble understanding people when there's a lot of ambient noise. So if I don't test you in noise, how do I quantify your handicap? How do I pick the right technology to overcome that? So speech and noise is a big part of our test, but guess what? It takes 2 minutes. It's simple, it's effective, it's scientific. We do it. I'm happy to report that. The other thing that's huge is a cognitive health screening. We know that untreated hearing loss damages the brain. It alters structures of the brain. Well, if I put hearing devices on you and I get the signal to the brain, but the brain is changed, right, that impacts how well the treatment works. So when I screen cognition, when we screen cognition, we get this information about 3 different domains of your cognitive health. And then we test you again in 4 months, right? So I treat your hearing loss, you go through your adaptation and your rehab process. You come back in 4 months and I put you back on that device. And guess what? We're seeing improvements in memory and executive function. So not only do we listen to your problem and treat it effectively, we're also really big about outcomes and validating them.
Rocking, dancing,
Shake your body, baby, do that conga.
relaxing, or romancing. Thank you for listening to Your Village's soundtrack, WVLG.
The best mix of music, the songs you love. Your Village's soundtrack, WVLG.